Hello fish keeping friends, I'm back again at the aquarium. Unfortunately I was hoping to get out on the terrace today and look at the tropical pond, but the weather's been very stormy, so we're back in at the aquarium. Just a note with my filming, I'm not very good at editing or anything like that, so we're doing it all in one shoot, so you'll have to bear with me, and we'll do the best job we can in one go, and hopefully as we get further down the line we can start to play with editing and different techniques and so on. But anyway, this is the aquarium that's next to me. It's a dual 180 Rio. I've had dual fish tanks before. I'm really pleased with them. I think they're German made, very good quality. This one has got the good filter in the corner there, an internal filter, which also has the heater in there. And that's good, by the way, because the heat, if you have a bigger fish like an Oscar or something, it can't attack and smash the heater. It's protected in the casing there. And I've also got a backup filter in this corner, which is a fluval, and that just adds a bit more movement and filtration. Heavily planted, father fish style. I think I've already said about that, but the plants are constantly having to be thinned out and chopped back because they're a bit too successful. So since the last video I've just added some, would you call them rocks or pebbles, some quite big stones, and I've kind of raised the island centerpiece just to add a bit more interest, put the bogwood at an angle. That also gives some caves for the bristlenose catfish to go in and out of. And I added this little Buddha, which is made of tiger's eye, I think. So anyway, I like that feature. So fish wise, oh, that's the other thing I wanted to mention, the leaves. I've added a load of dry oak leaves from my local forest. Made sure they're not coated with any chemicals or pesticides or anything. I've had them indoors for a year now in a paper bag, so I've periodically add a handful of those, and they float at first and they sink down onto the sand substrate. The corridoras love snuffling through it, and it eventually works its way down into the sand and helps fertilise the plants, so just adds a bit more nature into the aquarium. Fish wise, we've got the orange and black or bluish colour platies, all of which have been bred by myself. I think there's about 9 of them in here. We've got the white skirt tetras, 5 of those, 2 of which are unfortunately GMO versions. They were thrown in as freebies by the pet shop owner. I wouldn't choose to buy them, but you know, they are quite pretty. I've got the blue one here, and somewhere, let's have a look, there it is, orange or yellow one, and they call them glowfish, I think. So they're not as cruel as dyed fish or tattooed fish. They are actually born this way because their genetics are spliced with, I think, a jellyfish gene which gives them different colours. So yeah, I would say they're not natural, but it's not cruel, hopefully, for the fish. I also have a few guppies in here. Again, these are homebred ones. There's a female there. I've got about 4 females and 2 males. The males seem to be keeping a low profile at the moment, and I can't actually, well, there's one at the top up here. Let's see if, I don't know if you can see him. Has that gone out of focus? Yeah, okay. And other than that, we have 4 remaining neon tetras. Originally, a couple of years ago, I had 30, but they've gradually passed away, particularly in the summer, which was exceptionally hot here. We got to over 40 degrees, so the aquarium water got to just over 30 at one point, which was a bit warm for them. And then we've got the Corridorus snuffling around at the bottom. We've got peppered Corridorus and bronze. And there's also a strange one over here which I'm not quite sure if any of you know what type this one is in the corner. There were a couple, but there's only one left now, and I can't zoom in. There we are. It's got a different patterning. I'm not sure if you can see that anyway, just in the corner there. And then we have finally the female bristlenose, who is over here munching on a piece of mushroom that's held down by the fork here. She loves munching on cucumber and aubergine and mushrooms, and I also put the sinking foods in for her, but she can be a bit possessive, especially when there's food around, so she chases the other fish away. So that's this aquarium, and as I say, it's just very relaxing to watch all the little fish interacting. I'm hoping that my local fish store is taking a delivery this weekend of new fish, so I will be going in there just to see if they've got anything exciting. I might be shuffling some fish around into the ponds and from the aquarium just to add some new characters, but we'll see. That's an excitement for a later date. So that's the end of this little video, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you at the next video. Okay, well, thanks for watching anyway, and hope you have a good evening.